Greetings everyone, welcome to part 3 of Mega Man 7, and now it's time to face the final robot master of this group, Junkman. Alright, so Junkman here, he is a robot master created by Dr. Wily to search for parts that could be used to create robots, okay? Junkman's body is made from old robot parts and metallic pieces of garbage held together by electromagnetic forces. Because of his strength and resistance, Dr. Wily decided to modify him for combat. Junkman can concentrate the electromagnetic forces to pull junk near him, using it for attacks like a block of junk and the junk shield. His weakness, the Thunderbolt, disturbs the electromagnetic forces inside his body, thus making his body parts unable to hold their connection and shatter. Yeah. So basically, Wily created Junkman to search for parts to create new robot masters. That's how desperate Dr. Wily has gotten. Jeez, what's with the robotic roaches? I mean, seriously, who would create robotic roaches? That's disgusting. Anyway, here, use Freeze Man's weapon to reveal this hidden passage right here. By going down this way, we will find the final rush plate. Yay! And by getting all of the plates, we get access to a brand new armor, the Super Rush Adapter. And, well, essentially, we combine with Rush just like in Mega Man 6. And it combines aspects of both armors. And yes, folks, I did jump into that lava intentionally, because it will respawn me right here, where we can go the other way to get another Rush power-up in the other direction. Yeah, I mean, it's, the game expects you to use the exit feature if you're going down multiple pathways to get all the goodies, but if you want to be quick about it, just kill yourself at a certain point so you'll respawn at the right point so you can go down the other pathway and get the goodies. So yeah, and it's good for speedrunners. Anyway, here, make sure you have a Thunderbolt and bam to turn on this machine, because you'll need to turn on the machine because it's the only way to get access to the next Rush upgrade, or yeah. Because otherwise, one of these big platform things will be blocking it. Anyway, the Super Adapter, again, it's a combination of the two armors from Mega Man 6, the flying ability and the ability to punch things, so that's good. And of course you cannot slide with it because it's too bulky. I still think it's good. And there's the next Rush thing right there. Yeah, you gotta be careful of these little things because they can crush you if you're not careful. Ugh. Anyway, we get Rush Jet. Yes, one of the best abilities in the game. Well, for Rush, that is. All right, come on. Again, be careful here because you can get crushed and can die. So just time your movements carefully. Anyway, here I will demonstrate Rush Jet because, well, I can. You may call me a coward for doing so, but hey, if something is available, use it. And of course, these generators here are to imply that you can turn them on using Thunderbolt, but I'm not going to. And here's where the pathways converge on each other. Yeah. And this will not be the last time that I will, well, kill myself in order to get multiple parts on a level, because there is one other stage that has multiple pathways that you need to take both to get some hidden goodies. And, yeah. Gotta love Rush Jet. I mean, what else is there to say about this level? We're essentially here at the boss. And again, good old Junkman is weak against the Thunderbolt, and again it will disrupt his electromagnetic bonds to him, and by zapping him over and over and over, we'll get him into a set pattern, just like the other bosses if you hit him with their weaknesses. And basically he'll just toss a bunch of junk that you can try to avoid easily, but I get hit sometimes, but who cares, he's dead. Alright, that's it for the first 4 bosses of this game. The junk shield will protect the user with rotating spears, right? Yes, but the spears can only absorb so much damage before they are destroyed. Yeah, basically we have another one of those barrier weapons. Fun. Alright, now we're at the halfway point, and weren't we just here? Welcome home, Mega Man. Dr. Light, what do you think of Bass? We haven't seen him in action much. His actions don't seem to indicate a threat. I don't believe he is our enemy. Whoa, TV's on. What is this? Wily is attacking the Robot Museum. You must leave now, Mega Man. Alright, Dr. Light, sure. Anyway, this is our quote-unquote midway stage, and it's really short. I mean, you can just get this out of the way quickly. Anyway, this is the Robot Museum where we have past Robot Masters, Snake Man, Blizzard Man, Feral Man, Heat Man, Plant Man, and Flame Man in the background. In fact, there are 2 Plant Men in the background for some reason. Well, it's probably due to sprite limitations, so yeah. Anyway, the reason I'm kind of goofing off here is because I want to listen to the music here, because it's a nice combination of Guts Man, Heat Man, and a Snake Man's theme that's underused here because, again, this place is so short. I mean, we're already here. I mean, if there were more enemies, it would have been nice. Oh, and there's Skull Man, Ring Man, and 2 broken canisters there. And, oh, Wily with those shifting eyebrows, stealing Guts Man. What is this guy steal with Guts Man? I don't get it. Anybody get it? I don't. Anyway, the mini-boss here is Clown Man's fat cousin. Anyway, this thing's actual name is Mash, and what you have to do is just knock off his helmet for damage, and you can damage him just like that, so yeah. And his weakness, from what I've read, is Danger Wrap, but, well, yeah, it's good, but, getting him into a proper position to use it is kind of difficult, so I'm just going to stick with the good old Mega Buster for the time being. I know I probably should have used Danger Wrap to kill him, but hey, I kill him all the same. Now, we already know that that 1 broken canister in the first room was Guts Man, right? So who are these broken 2 canisters in the background right here? Well, they're... From what I've read, it's probably Cutman and Woodman, and it's due to, well, they'll make their appearance in the Sega Saturn version of Mega Man 8 where they appear as optional bosses. There we go, grammar right, yeah. So yeah, so unless you play the Sega Saturn version of Mega Man 8, you will never know that they were the other occupants in those broken chambers, so yeah. That makes you wonder, are they actually original copies of the Robot Masters that are retired? Or are they just copies and the real ones are still out there? Who knows? I don't. Anyway, this thing is dead. Yay. Mega Man! It's a disaster! Wily and his robots are rampaging through the middle of the city! Get going! Alright, Dr. Light. Jeez. First go to the robot museum, then save the city. Ooh. Anyway, now we have 4 more Robot Masters, now having the complete set of 8. But first off, let's go visit this place right here. By pressing the select button, we can get access to Big Eddie's. And it's pretty much Eddie's shop, and which is why we don't see him in this game. He has his own little shop where Otto hangs out. Welcome to Big Eddie's. I am Otto, Dr. Light's #1 student. Unfortunately, I have lost one of my bolts, and so I have a couple of screws loose. If you find my hyperbolt, I would appreciate it if you would bring it back here. Anyway, I'll try my hardest. I'll make items out of any other bolts you may find. Select the item you want me to make. Yeah, and the item selection is good, but pretty limited. I mean, we have E-tanks, weapon tanks, 1-ups, a beat, and the exit, which we can easily find in Freeze Man stage. And get this, we cannot call beat at this time, so that's pretty odd. Pretty odd indeed. So yeah, you will want to find the Hyperball because it will be beneficial later on. Trust me, it will help later on. Otherwise, there's something else we can get here except for a couple of E-tanks and weapons tank at ridiculously high prices. So yeah, anyway folks, I'll see you in part 4.